And welcome to Court Farm, you wonderful, wonderful people. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. We have a lot of root cropping to do today. I think carrots. However, I want to go... who's just drove underneath the trailer? What are you doing? Now look. Ruined me turning point. At least these guys going the opposite way. A bit of politeness about them. So, crash counter +3. So, let's just have a look through here to see. Now, if you look at the map, there's a pathway down there because it is actually a thoroughfare. So one is allowed to pass through it along these lines. Yeah, we are going to do the huge harvest of carrots. I think it's carrots. However, we've got a warm-up field to test on, which I think is field 118. Yeah. Nice little ford to drive through. Quite nice, isn't it? Very picturesque. Oh, hold on. Don't see why we couldn't access it from up here. I've never been up here. Let's go a look, shall we? Risk it for a biscuit. I did think about doing the mowing and getting that out of the way, but A, I wanted to drive the crash the Deutschbahn. I wanted to drive this, and B, I think it's going to take us until the end of September 2, which is a week away. So I'm thinking gives us in-game a day and a half, or a week and a half. I had a feeling that the field was up here, but I might be wrong. There's something flashing ahead of us, but the path has run out, which isn't ideal. As long as we can get through, I suppose. The field itself, I've just dropped the harvester off the field. It is tight. Well, I was led to believe there was a footpath all the way up. Here is the field. Carrots. Lovely carrots. Now, we've got 8 grand. 8.3. We've got... This needs... This is a 2-person job, so I've called in some help. I've spoken to the local agency, farming agency, Look at this though, this is a bit of kit. Big old wheel on the back. No room to get in and out of here. I don't know how we're going to do it or start, but I'll just show you the inside. I mean, that looks a comfortable screens for days. The trouble is I don't know. Uh-oh. Should we start at the bottom end? Let's start. I've got a feeling it won't. This is going to be an absolute pig's ear, I think, because I don't think it won't hold anything, so I don't think it will work unless we can run alongside it. Now ideally you want to be on the outside, don't you? There's no room around these fields. So I mean, I'm just going to have to risk it, and we're just going to find out. This is the test field. I'm glad I only took 2 of these contracts. It's so annoying that you can't do it on a 2-person. Is that going to fit under? Should do, shouldn't it? Oh, absolute. You can raise that up, can't you, son? Mate? Yeah. Oh, I didn't raise it up to start with. There you go. That's it, come on then. Oh, I thought we were going to have a crash now. Have your carrot. Tardle. What's going on, mate? What's happening? What's he turning around for? Hmm? Where's he going? Well, the fields over here. Whoa. I wanted to do quick video cut on the other field, but I don't know if this one might be more comedy. Keep going. What are you doing? Mate, if you're just going to do these little strips, it's going to take all day. It's going to take all day anyway. No, we're going to have a word with this clown. I'm sure he's just getting the hang of the machine, I reckon, and then he'll be all gravy. It already cost us £100. Oop, nearly. Right, go on then, Pedro. Let's have a straight line now, shall we? All the way down. Oh, you are kidding. Keep going. There you go. Why do I feel like I'm still going to need a harvester? Put me into a bush here. This is just lawless now, just go wherever you want. This is horrendous. Just where we're at, wait. We're filling up pretty quick. Better. Tidying up might be a nightmare. Right, I'm going to come back to this already 14 minutes, 15 minutes in. I mean, it is working. Matey boy's just pulled up in the field with the other trailer. Should I? I'll attempt to do it in both trailers. Let's just carry on with two. So, AI wise, you know, got two of them on the go. One's carting, or moving, backwards and forwards. That's not going to work there, is it? I'm going to have to reverse this one back in. That isn't going to... No. Okay. It's cost £1,000 already. Okay, really closed in on that. Can't you just attempt to... I'm going to have to drop it now. Still think I'm going to end up going to have to get... It's going to... I think these contracts are going to cost us to do. This was working so well now. It's so frustrating. That's got it. Come on. Oh, off you go. You can straighten up. There we go. So when this is full, I've just got to connect them up. Hopefully send him off to... What are you doing? What the... What's he doing? Fix it. That's £1,000. That's £1,000 gone. You are not stopping there, pal. He is on a different planet, this clown. I hope you're not on the second field with me. I thought I was expensive doing the jobs for Home Farm and Court, but you guys are into me for £1,000 between the two of them. Before it gets too dark, I seem to be able, without having a capacity, this seems to be able to harvest without the trailer at the side of it. Which is interesting. I mean, also incredibly welcome. But I just tried it out at the bottom end just to clear the headlanding down there. And I'll show you in a moment, it allowed me to empty out into the trailer. Which could make this a little bit more interesting. Annoyingly, the worker bringing the wagons back has got stuck. Let me just get to this and see if it is a genuine empty out. I mean, if it does, it's a bit of a glitch, but a glitch I am really happy about. Ah. Not as much as I wanted it to. That might be a problem. Well. As we were, I guess. What's he doing? Oh dear. How's he got over that? That's incredible. Right. It's the next morning. I've had to lease this out to do the tidying up. And I'm not surprised about it. The money is horrendous. Well, we're getting on to longer now. Money's really bad. The AI workers, it got too dark for me to see, and the AI workers I just had to send away because they just kept crashing into walls and things. And twice now they've decided to wrap tractors over garden walls, which I'm just going to put down to it being dark. But I would have thought I would have filled this up. Oh, I missed a bit. I quite like this. This is 39 grand. I quite like it. Not gonna lie. For a one row picker. I've only just started using it. I've just got it in the I've ordered it last night. I picked it up in the store. Someone else is very talkative. Where was I? Oh yeah, I ordered it from the store and then picked it up this morning. Well, I ordered it this morning and then picked it up. But it's quite good. The only thing is, those pallets actually look quite big against the telehandler. These are 1.6 tons, these pallets, which is quite amazing. If only this was a two-rower. The one of these that holds 4 pallet boxes, that's only a one row as well there. And yeah, there's loads to go, and there's loads to get done. One downside is these pallets are £130 a time. Which isn't good. And I couldn't afford to get this fixed. So, but I am actually just going to check unload boxes. What happens with these boxes when they're empty? Quick look. We're not even started the second field yet. I drove the big boy over there in the night, in the dark, so I don't even know what the field looks like. Yeah, they are big pallets. It's a lot of. Can this empty in? Oh. Well. That's handy, isn't it? So I guess I'm just going to have to chuck them in. What's the deal with that? Oops. Let's say it's got 2,000... Is it not? I've got to pay for a new box each time. I don't like the idea of this. Thought I could empty those boxes out. I'm sure I've seen them. Not like a mod that grabs the box and tips it. Or was that an actual mod, not something put in by the game itself, part of the expansion? There were pallet forks. That's really frustrating. Alright, well I better crack on anyway. Running through the time, it's going to end up being a 2. This could end up being a 2 episode thing. I've also got the issue that I'm not convinced there's going to be enough. I think because I thought I'd found that little cheat code, didn't I, about just picking them up with the harvester and then tipping them. Looking at the delivery, we might not have enough to finish this contract. I guess we'll come back to it. We'll see when we get there. Right, 24,000 litres in crates back at the other field. I've only got 319 quid to pay staff with now. And I've got a horrible feeling it's not going to be enough. Headache. This might end up being a long episode or 2 episodes, I think. 10:30, not even. It'll be 11 o'clock before I even get to that second field. Got to move all the equipment down there. Ooh, that's not looking good, is it? I'm gonna have to get a trailer. I'm gonna have to put everything on a bale trailer. Where's the food? Straight down all round. Straight down. It was. I think it said 72%. So if that's 40, there's no chance of it getting done. I don't know whether I should try and. I need to get it. I can't. I'm going to need to take a loan as well, aren't I? Just to pay staff off. I'll have to take the telehandler back to get a flat trailer to put all of those pallets on. Then I'm going to have to go and drop them off. And I'm hoping I get 130 quid back per pallet. It's annoying it doesn't empty in. Very annoying. And I better not be stuck with those pallets. At least it's dry. We've not got to wait off through the middle of the day. Trouble is, I don't know if I can. I don't actually know if it's going to be viable sending the. If they're going to keep crashing these tractors, I might have to do all the carting on my own, which is going to be more time consuming. I guess we'll find out. There's a turning coming out up here. There it is. And it looks like it's just down on this path. £2,000 to rent lease the other harvester. Not that field, we've done that one. 53. It's this one here. I put the harvester on the wrong field. Not a surprise, I literally couldn't see anything, even with the lights on. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh, it's there. It's right at the bottom of... I'd say didn't we sow this, but it's too neat for it to be as... It's at the bottom of Court Farm, isn't it? Right.
Let me see if I can finish the other contract. I need to try and shift those. We're not going to get started before 12, I reckon. I'll be happy if we are.
Before it gets too dark, I seem to be able, without having a capacity, this seems to be able to harvest without the trailer at the side of it. Which is interesting. I mean, also incredibly welcome. But I just tried it out at the bottom end just to clear the headlanding down there. And I'll show you in a moment, it allowed me to empty out into the trailer. Which could make this a little bit more interesting. Annoyingly, the worker bringing the wagons back has got stuck. Let me just get to this and see if it is a genuine empty out. I mean, if it does, it's a bit of a glitch, but a glitch I am really happy about. Not as much as I wanted it to. That might be a problem. Well, as we were, I guess. What's he doing? Oh dear. How's he got over that? That's incredible. Right.
Okay. 95% delivered. Which was 83%, 22,000 litres has added 10-12%, so it needs about 10,000 litres. We've got to hope we've got some extra off that comes off this big field, which I would bet, well, 8,000 litres is quite a lot, isn't it? In other news, the money shot up because you actually get a bit of a profit for returning the pallets. So I wish I'd have knew that first time round, because we would have made money off just doing it with pallets. which explains why they don't empty into a container. But it's a little bit of a money maker on its own, really. You could just buy pallets and sell pallets if you wanted to, I suppose. But at least it's given us the money back, and then some's a little bit of a bonus. But we can't clear. I was hoping to clear that contract off to give us the money to help pay for staff. Now it was down Court Farm, wasn't it? So we should be able to drive through. Where was it? It was at the bottom of the root crop field, wasn't it? We're delivering over the other side. Chicken. Clear them out. I don't want to open the gate. I'm just going to cut across the field because it's already been harvested. I'm going to get there, and then I'm going to have quite the jump cut. Also, I've had to use this little trailer bit in the sail. There it is. Go around the headland first before I show you. Not an animal. I'll crush all of these carrots, we need them. This is going to be long. 12 start off. September's going to be just disappearing it. I'm definitely going to need a loan. I'm going to put that in there for now, because we're not going to need that hopefully until the end. As tempting as it is to use the one row, can you imagine the one row? That would be 6 months job. I won't get it done in time. The sail, I did buy this. I thought that's perfect, just get that, £7 we'll take it. Won't fit on the telehandler, so I was going to use it as a bale trailer as well, as a low loader. But if it doesn't fit on the telehandler, pointless, so I had to come out and start again. I should have saved it. However, 10 metre corn header for 46 grand. Big for the map maybe, but I'm very tempted on that. In the meantime, let's play some music.
Find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
So I've been quite shrewd, and the first lot that we had, I sent the driver off to deliver one lot, and I drove the other lot via the last drop-off point, Tall Trees I think it was, and finished off that contract, which meant I could claim the money on that, so I've not had to get a loan yet to pay wages. And I've got to be honest, the driver, apart from going to the wrong field on the way back, went off and dropped this beautifully. I'll send him again in a minute. Like now. Each drop is about, well, 2 loads is 19%. Yes. What's the other Long Meadow? Yeah, it's Long Meadow Stores and Loop. So we're looking at 10 drops when this contract should be finished, which, I mean, we took a fairly good chunk out of it, although there is still all of that to get done. There's going to be a lot of turning around on that one. So actually no, 10, that's 3 lots taken out there, so it might be a bit tight actually. We just need to finish this contract, that's the only thing that's left to get done. Alright, I better crack on. Oh, yeah, do that then, that's fine. The dance. We go this way, you come that way, and we do this. We have to go nearly into the water. Oh, I don't think you're going to come back that far. Inline. Probably better doing the back end first actually. It makes it easier for me on the front end then. It's more weight at the back, but it does the job. Right. 3:15, I'll come back to you in a bit. We've delivered 49%, so we're nearly halfway there, and that's took what, 5 hours? So I think might take longer than 5 hours to do the other half. So it's definitely going to be a tight one as to whether we get it finished. It may take me into a third day, both in game and real life. Also, the worker cannot drive this with the 2 trailers on it. It has an absolute nightmare, but it's okay with the Deutz-Fahr, so, and that trailer. Speaking of which, I think it's just come back. Yes, it's just arriving, that's nice. So we've got 2 empties ready to crack on with. See where we get with the light, because it's September, so it essentially it's going to get darker quicker. Which one shall I go with? I'll go with that one. They are eating through the money quite a bit. And we've still got all of that, so there's going to be a lot of turning around further up there, isn't there? Unless... it's not really going to matter, is it? Pretty much going to become the same distances either way. I don't know if we're going to have enough delivered. I mean, we've had all of that section done. I don't know if we're going to deliver enough of it without without having to get the old boxes out. So if that is the case, I'm not going to get that done today, because it's about 11:30 at night now. Way, yep, there you go. So we'll see where we get to as night falls. It may get wrapped up in another episode, but I'll come back to you when I get an idea, depending on how dark it is. It's early in September 3. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. I need 2 more full trailers to finish the contract, and this is the main bit left. And it's not going to fill up. These 2 or 3 strips after here aren't going to fill up the other tractor and its trailers, so we're running ridiculously short on time, and it's going to come down to me essentially having to go around with baskets or boxes in the single row, which is potentially going to take the whole day out. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to say that it's going to have to go into a second episode, because for me to wrap up what's happened and find out whether we've made any money out of this, because it's going to be really tight. I mean, I would need 20 boxes, which is possible, but not really. Cheers, mate. So the start of the next episode will be the wrap up of this horrendous field, and we'll find out then, because we'll have time then to sort of work out the maths, how much we've paid, and whether it was worth doing or whether it's an absolute pig's ear and we should never do root crops ever again. So on that note, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'm on to my 3rd day in-game and real life of recording. If you have enjoyed the video, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you've got any suggestions and comments, anything you want to see happen in the series going forward, feel free to pop them in the comment section. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.